Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderfall Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today we have a little bit of a talk about the new article that's gone up. Now, for those who don't know, Games Workshop is currently at Gen Con and they're revealing some stuff for a bunch of different games. They're revealing stuff for, over the weekend, Warhammer Underworlds, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry, Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team, Necromunda, and I can't remember the last one. What do we got? 40k, Kill Team, Necromunda, Underworlds, Warcry, and something else. Who knows? Anyway, what we've got here is the Warhammer Underworlds is the first thing revealed. I mean, this was one of the ones we sort of guessed was going to come straight away. We know a new season of Underworlds is on the way. Obviously, we've just had the last box sets for them come out. And we've obviously started to see the sneak previews of, first of all, the Grot from the Cruel Boys Warband. And then we saw the bird, whatever that bird was from. And it turns out that bird is from Stormcast. I'm really excited for this because the Underworlds is one of those games. I haven't got a lot to play, but I do really enjoy it. And, I mean, they are the best models in the world, I think, in Underworlds. I don't think there are any better models on a consistent basis than Warhammer Underworlds. These are truly fantastic miniatures that are just above and beyond nearly anything out there. These are some of the best miniatures. I still think they're, like, as a game as a whole, if you take Warhammer Underworlds, it is the best set of miniatures Games Workshop produce as an entire systems range. I don't think there's any comparison to it at all anywhere. That being said, let's get talking about the article because we got a shadowy new season of Warhammer Underworlds revealed, and my oh my, is that not fantastic artwork for the box set. And so it goes on talking about how we are entering a new place. We've obviously sort of gone through all the different seasons, going from Warhammer Underworlds, which was originally whatever the first season was called, and then we had Night Vault, and all our others, to Beastgrave, to Dire Chasm, and all of that. But now we're in Harrowdeep, and we learned that this new season is set in a underwater labyrinth in Ulgu. It's been really cool sort of following the story of Underworlds. There's actually some really great novels. I've got some reviews off of them up on the channel if you'd like to go check out some of the novels. They are really enjoyable, if not self-contained stories, but some really good ones. I personally liked Beastgrave as a really fun, exciting novel. But yeah, so Harrowdeep. And so that narrative I'm talking about, it sort of goes through the game, and we actually get a lot of Age of Sigmar sort of precursors in this. We've seen a lot of stuff in this that has later come out, stuff that still hasn't come out. For example, like when we saw both Molog's Mob and the Gloomspite Gitz warband, the name eludes me. In Underworlds, we soon saw the Gloomspite Gitz after them, and we got sort of an idea of what to expect for Gloomspite Gitz, much like the what I'm actually got on my paint desk at the moment. The Dread Pageant gave us a look into how Mortal Slanesh troops look, and then not too soon after that we got a Mortal Slanesh army with Slangor, thanks to Slake Slash, who was in the warband as well. And then we've obviously got warbands that just haven't had miniatures released at all for an army, and that's things like the Kurnothi, which people were really excited about when we first saw them, and maybe we are going to one day see an army of them, but boy oh boy are they fantastic miniatures. And so we get a look at Harrowdeep, and first of all, that box art. I think this is the best box art we've had for a Warhammer Underworld season yet. It looks really, really cool. I love the lantern, the fight, and I mean, we'll talk about him in a second, but he's probably my favourite miniature in the whole set, but a really cool one. I mean, for me, this one was sort of a given of what we were going to get inside the initial box set. I did say, I did a little video on like what I predicted to see this season. I think some of my decisions might have changed now, knowing what I know. But I was pretty adamant that we were going to see Cruel Boys first Stormcast every time we've seen a box set come out alongside the edition. Obviously, the first one didn't come out alongside, but it was the start, so obviously it had Khorne and Stormcast, and then the one that came out, Night Vault, when that came out alongside second edition, we got Nighthaunt and Stormcast again, and it comes as no surprise to me that we're getting Stormcast versus Cruel Boys in this new box. So we get a cool look at the map here. Really, really nice looking board tiles for this one. The blue's just really striking. Really, really striking. That may be purple. I am terribly colorblind. If it is, it's purple. Who knows? But let's have a look at the miniatures. And first we've got the Crew Boys. And so this is the Cannon Crew. This guy's really cool. His whip and his little goad. I love the whole like cage across his head. Definitely a model of paint before you put together. The crow, his little prodder there. He's like almost like a Age of Sigmar style run third. If you don't know what they are, they're the orcs in 40k that sort of herd the grots around. And so then we go over to probably my favourite model from the Crew Boys warband, Mr. Stabber Grabber himself. I don't know if that's actually his name, but that is now his name. He is called Stabber Grabber. And he's just really cool. I love the whole heavy armoured look and like the face masks and all that on the Crew Boys and the beaten metal where it's not perfect. It really is a cool aesthetic. And then they're joined by 3 grots. Now it looks like there's actually 2 grots and a hobgrot here. So just going by like how they sort of oppose, I think this dude at the top here is a hobgrot and these 2 smaller ones are grots, just normal grots. Because we do know there's a mix of hobgrots and grots alongside the Crew Boys. But really, really nice minis. I love the whole little executioner cow. This guy over here with his little ball and chain and his trapper. It's just really, really nice and cool. Some really nice looking models. But then we get Xandar's Truth Seekers. And so we've got our lead hero here. I really don't like the Hammers of Sigmar colours. I don't like Stormcast in gold. I always think Stormcast look better in like non-metallic colours. That's why I have mine done up as ultramarines. Her face is a little off. Maybe it's the thing where like a lot of painter friends I have say Games Workshop just don't paint faces very feminine like properly. So maybe that's just it. But she's a really cool miniature. I might take that hood off her and find like a nice Sisters of Battle head, I reckon, to sort of replace that with. Should be great for some OSL work as well. But this guy here, he is my favourite miniature from the entire box set. I mean, this is King Egbert of Mercia. If you've watched the Vikings TV show at all, you'll know who I'm talking about. For me, he just looks like King Egbert, doesn't he? I can't be the only one thinking of this. Really, really cool model. Grand Hammer. I think he's an Annihilator by the looks of him. Yeah, just going by the shoulder pads, I think he's an Annihilator. Or maybe he's just a new Paladin Liberator in Thunderstrike. Who knows? He's in Thunderstrike though, which is cool. And then we've got our new... I forget the name of the new archers. Haven't used them enough yet, but we've got a new archer here. She's a prime as well. Really, really cool that's a prime there, whatever she is. She looks like a Vanquisher. One of the new blades. He's got a prime shoulder pad as well. And then she's got the sculpted shoulder pad of a prime as well. So they've all got prime shoulder pads. So who knows exactly what the narrative is behind these particular characters. And of course we've got Mr. Seagull as well. Really cool little mini there. And so we don't know exactly what Sigmar has sent the warband to do, but what we do know is there's bad news for the Cannon Crew and any other warband that gets in their way. This is the first Thunderstrike unit that we've seen in Warhammer Underworlds, and the dynamic poses of the model show just how ready they are to bring the Sigmar's light to the depths of Ulgu. And so we get a cool little look at like the labyrinth below that they're sort of venturing in. I really, really like this. I love the artwork they're bringing out alongside, and then we've got the cool like little fight scene here. Yeah, it really does look like that's a 1 hobgrot and 2 stab grots, 2 foot grots. It looks like a giant skull in the background, the crow and the bird fighting. Really, really cool like artwork. And so it's just a new complete overhaul of Underworlds. I'm really excited for this. There's just some really cool miniatures. What's your favourite miniature from the set, and what warbands are you hoping to see in Warhammer Underworlds? I'd love to hear from you all and what you're looking to see. We'll be getting some Warhammer Underworlds content on the channel very shortly, as we look to expand into the game as well. So can't wait to show that all off with you all. Well, that's the video, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Cinderfall Gaming, we have a Discord server which you will find a link to in the description of the video. And if you'd like to help support the channel more in a different way, you can do so either by following a link in the video to our Teespring store and purchasing some merch, or by helping support the channel via Patreon or YouTube members. As a special thanks to everyone who has supported the channel via Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give a shout out to all of them. So thank you to our patrons Christian Weir, James Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shop First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, MJ and Dynat226. A special shout out as well to all our YouTube members: Greenrich Gaming, Kenton Young, Steve T, The Real, Zeop, Chris Wallace, Turai12, Vinny, Lock Lorick, Matt Mollim, Becca, Kinski Groupie, The Johnny84 and El Mapache. And a special thanks as well, first of all, to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel. It's absolutely amazing. People love it. I love it. She's fantastic. You can go find her on Instagram. And also a special thanks to Xmorphic, who does a great job behind the scenes for our Discord server, running everything amazingly over there for me. That's it for today, folks, though. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.